Some people say Belly should have chosen herself, but the truth is she did. She chose herself when she saw Conrad at the airport and still got on the plane to Paris. She chose herself when Jeremiah begged her to come home, and she stayed. She could have gone back to the safety of that relationship, but she risked the unknown instead. She chose herself when she extended her time in Paris, chasing fulfillment and growth. She chose herself when she broke things off with Benito instead of forcing herself into something that didn't feel right. And she chose herself when she finally let go of her fear that her love for Conrad wasn't strong enough or that it was built on the wrong reasons. That is what makes this finale episode so important. Conrad shows up unexpectedly and spends the day with her in her new world, her Paris apartment, her Paris friends, and the version of Belly who feels grown up. And he's thrilled. He's not intimidated by her independence or her happiness apart from him. He loves this Belly too, every version of her. As they spend the day together, the episode keeps circling back to their past, but it's not heavy or tragic anymore. It's messy and somewhat amusing. They tease each other about old mistakes, laugh at how dramatic things used to be. They acknowledge the pain, but also let it go. At the same time, there's a deep fondness for their shared history. Conrad marvels at her scrappiness, repeating what their mothers used to say about her being a feral alley cat, and says Paris never stood a chance. Belly sees glimpses of his 10-year-old self in the way he speaks with wonder. At dinner, when she tells Benito he'll always be the boy who taught her to ride a scooter, Conrad quietly adds, "And I'll always be the boy who taught you to ride a bike." The writers even chose to echo dialogue from the very first episode with that smoking moment. This episode is all about marrying the past with the present. Belly realizes she doesn't have to choose between who she was and who she is becoming. She can be both. And her love for Conrad threads through all of it. That's why the bedroom scene is so impactful. Belly questions if their love is real or just born from tragedy and expectation. And Conrad gives her the answer. His love isn't about Susanna, or grief, or the past.
If I met you for the first time tonight, I would love you.
He's telling her he loves her exactly how she is now. After he leaves, Belly realizes she's allowed to love him back. Choosing him isn't selfish or villainous. It's the truth of her heart. And not just the heart of the little girl who once dreamed of him, but the heart of the woman that she's becoming in Paris. When she looks at that picture of her younger self, she finally makes the connection. She is still that girl, just matured, grown. The past and present aren't separate. They are one and the same. And every version of her loves Conrad. So when she chases him to the train station, it's not just about choosing him, it's about allowing herself to. Because being with Conrad means trusting that her love is valid, that it's not a mistake, that it's not a juvenile crush, and that she doesn't have to fear it anymore.
All this time, I wanted to believe I changed. That I'm not the same girl I was. But I am still her. And was that girl so bad? She followed her heart no matter what. And despite all her mistakes, I have to believe she's still worthy of love. I still love her. And I still love him. Conrad, I choose you of my own free will. If there are infinite worlds, every version of me chooses you in every one of them.
So did Belly choose herself? Absolutely. She chose herself first. She chose to be true to herself, to love herself, and to follow her heart to Conrad.